This is Native Boulay, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. So I stumbled up on the tweet of what that billionaire said about this Black wives are for grown-ups. I was reading this article. The Black wife effect on TikTok has some black men in their feelings. And this is an opinion article from The Grill. And it says, the Black wife effect trend led to widespread discussion about the differing views Black women and Black men have about interracial dating and marriage. So that's absolutely true. I didn't read the whole article because I jumped down to the juicy part. And I'm going to share with you what this man said because let me show you something. This woman named Christy Tillman tweeted to Ben Horowitz, "Are you aware that you are the source of commotion over in Black Twitter based on an alleged quote from you?" And that quote, as we know, is, "Billionaires prefer Black women. They are loyal and guard your interests. Black wives are for grown-ups." And whoever wrote this signed this man's name, which is forgery. They forged this man's name. So someone named Jenny Lauren said, so there's a whole conversation about billionaires and their Black wives sparked by some statement that was supposedly made by billionaire Ben Horowitz in which he claims Black wives are for grown-ups. There's a hilarious problem with this. Can you guess it? And the hilarious problem is that he never said it. Ben Horowitz replied to Jenny Lauren. He said, "I never said that. I never even spoke to the woman who originally posted it." So he knows who posted it. "I sent a cease and desist, but whelp, I love my wife, but I don't talk like that about groups of people." Okay, so there you have it. He didn't say it. Now I told y'all if I found the tweet where he said he didn't say it, I would do a video about it. And here's the video. He did not say it. Now the problem with this was never whether or not he said it, because nobody knew who he was supposed to have said it to. The problem with this was always the fact that so many Black women wanted him to have said it. They needed him to have said it as validation that Black women were worthy of marriage. So that was always the problem with this. Now the second problem with this for me is that Black men were so adamant in proving that this man didn't say it. So that gives us an idea who these men are that are beating up on Black women on social media. These men who they've dragged me to hell just because I posted it. And I said from the beginning, the first time I heard this was from Cola Booth. Now she might be the original source, but I don't know. But that's the first person I heard said it, and this was years ago. Nobody thought it was that important until this Black wife effect came up. But the real problem with it is with the dysfunction in the Black American community between Black men and Black women. So some Black men were insulted that somebody would have said that. And that's very telling right there. When I mentioned this to my husband, I told him about this rumor going around that this man allegedly said that Black wives were for grown-ups. And he said, "You're damn right." Because he's married to a Black woman. And 85% of the Black men who are married to Black women would not be offended by this. So that gives you some idea of the Black men who were offended. So Mr. Ben Horowitz did not say that Black wives are for grown-ups. He didn't say it. But I'm getting ready to say it. Black wives are for grown-ups. We have a 30% marriage rate in Black America. Only 30% of black children are being brought up in a home with a mother and a father. So that's 30% of black men who are taking responsibility for their families. And there's something else for grown-ups. Sex. Having sex is for grown-ups because there is responsibility that goes with having sex. And that responsibility is not on one person. That responsibility is on two people. And another thing, a white man in a black robe called a judge is not being unfair because he tells you that you have to pay child support for a child that you participated in bringing into this world. And for your information, black men in black robes called judges are doing the same thing. So don't go before a black judge thinking that he's going to tell you that you don't have to pay child support because it's the woman's fault for bringing the child into the world. Black judges are going to make you pay child support too. So just so you'll know. So that's what I got to say. So since the white man didn't say it, I'm going to say it. Black wives are for grown-ups. Black children are for grown-ups. Having sex is for grown-ups because there is a serious responsibility with all of it. And the black American community is not held back because of this phantom boule that y'all keep bringing up. The black community is not making the progress that it should be making because there are too many people in our community who don't want to take responsibility for their own lives or for their behavior. There's always someone around the corner, across town, or in a building somewhere that is responsible for you being a failure. That's why our communities are no better off than they are. So being black is for grown-ups. Being black in America is for grown-ups. So anyway, y'all, I guess we can put this to rest. Ben Horowitz did not say that black wives are for grown-ups. And by the way, anybody that's married to Ben Horowitz has David Horowitz for a father-in-law. So that's a punishment. That's got to be a punishment all of its own. Okay, y'all, so thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about the video. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video. And as always, have a great day.